Hey everybody, welcome back to my slice of heaven. I'm Joey. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're not going to be working on the orchard expansion today. If you remember from a past video, and I'm going to post that up here, we had this spring crossing that's going across our road. Well, it's starting to wash out the road pretty bad, and the hole's getting deeper and deeper, so we need to do something about this today. In this particular situation, I'm not really sure how to fix this because we have a rock right here. And I'm not sure if I can, I can't bump the culvert up against the rock because I can't sit on top of the rock. So I'm not really sure how to do this yet. And the rock runs down that way, and you can see where it kind of drops off. So I'm on the rock, it carries over this way, and it drops off right there. That's the rock too. Ideally, I'd like to put the culvert right there, dig into this a little bit, have the water run into the hole, fill up, and then fill up in the culvert and go that way. But with that rock there, I can't do that. So now my thought is to come on this side of the rock over here, dig back into here a little bit, have the water, make that lower so the water actually just runs that way into that hole, and then dig my trench across here back behind the camera, or maybe even put a little bit of an angle and tie into where it's already coming out over there. And that's what we're going to try. I mean, I'm probably going to keep hitting rocks. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Another idea we had was just fill this hole in with big rocks and then cover the top of it with gravel so the water would keep running into the gravel. But we're afraid the way it's washing this out now, it'll just keep undermining all the rocks and it'll just keep dropping all the time, year after year. So we're trying to make it somewhat permanent fix so we don't have to fix it every year. I mean, if we had to fix it every couple of years, it'd be okay, but we don't want to have to come back and do this every year. See, that rock goes all the way out to right to there. You can see part of the rock right there. You get that in film? Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get the loader, and I guess we're going to go ahead and get started. Today is Sunday the 20th, March 20th. And it's our last day here. We've been here for 8 days, guys, or 9 days. We got here last Saturday. Today is Sunday. We spent 5 days in the orchard, 1 day down below, 1 day here. We have 1 day that was a washout because it rained all day. And the first day we got here late, so we just stayed in the camper, watched movies that night. But, I'm gonna go get the loader, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Well, everybody, we decided to go a different route. This rock ledge actually comes at least halfway into the middle of the road. So it made no sense to start the culvert halfway across the road. And I can't really just set it on top of the rock because it doesn't work. So what we're doing now, I actually brought in dirt, built up that hump that was over there, and we actually moved the spring crossing a little bit further this way. And now what we're going to do is we got some landscape fabric and we're going to lay it across this ditch after I clean this up a little bit better. And then we're just going to fill that with rock and then wrap the landscape fabric around the rock and then cover it with gravel. Kind of making a sort of a French drain, if you will. Well, that's the only thing I can think of doing. Don't have a lot of experience in this type of thing, but that rock is really throwing me off. I do not see the point in just starting the culvert halfway across the road. So we're going to try the rock idea. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If you have any ideas, please leave them in the comment section below. Because if this doesn't work, we'll have to tear it back up and try something else. Well, we can see since we've moved this over this way, we've already got water running down the road. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. But I'm going to get the loader, clean this up a little bit more, and then we'll start putting the fabric down. Rock goes all the way down to there. There's the rock right there. Doesn't seem to keep the height of it. The water. And you fell on the ground. Honey, we don't have time to be sitting down on the job.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I fell down off camera. We've been gathering rocks for about 2 hours now, I think. And it's getting late. So we're going to start using gravel.
Well guys, you can see what we've got done so far. The water is flowing through the rock and going out the other side. But we're getting wore out right now, and we got to get ready to head back home. It's Sunday. It's about 4:30 now, almost 5 o'clock. We still got a 4-hour ride ahead of us. But got another bucket full of gravel here. I'm gonna dump along this edge, and then I'm gonna track over it a little bit. guys, as you can see, we got the gravel down. We're going to call this part 1 because we're going to still have to come back here and do a little bit more work. Like across on the other side of the gravel, I have not smoothed out yet because, well, it's all wet and muddy. If I just keep riding over it, it's going to make it worse. So I'll get you a little bit closer look. Sorry about this camera work here. We'll get you a little bit closer up look. You can see where the water is coming down and just sifting through the rock, and it's coming out the other side. Looks like I'll have to put a little bit more rock on here, but not much. And I'm thinking on the other side, I'm going to have to put some big boulders up alongside the gravel to hold it in place. Because I noticed when I was riding on it, it was pushing it out this side. But I don't know if the camera's picking up that water or not. I might be in your light there. Let me see here. But it's going right through this rock right here. And coming out the other side. Nice clean water too. But yeah, I'll have to straighten that up another time. It's pretty muddy over there. We'll be back in probably about a week or so. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do now, just the last little bit, is I'm going to straighten this out, and you guys can watch as I finish out this video doing that, because that's going to be the end of this video. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've seen anything I could have done different, let me know. But as long as this holds up, we'll probably just leave it go. Well guys, like I was saying, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, but you just like me, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And until next time, y'all have a great day.